Hey everyone, welcome back to the next installment. Today we'll just get started. All right, so our opening rack here, Delootu. I don't see anything. Outdole is not good. Outload, no, none of these are words. We could play like louded, keeping an O, which we probably will do. There's also outdo, which I just saw now, and I think that is better. Keep the E. Um, how much is louded? Yeah, it's actually much better to not float an E against HastyBot, because it'll see all the bingos. And anyway, outdo seems reasonable. I actually don't know for sure if this takes an S. Probably doesn't. All right. Bot plays about, and we have siloxane through the O. Do we have anything through the A? I feel like we should. Alexia. Um, I feel like there is a bingo. I feel like there is a bingo through the A. Is it Alexane? Alexia's? No, well, I am not seeing it. Alexian? I'm gonna put this on the board and I'm gonna see how bad this looks. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, it's not a word. Um, so I guess it's just siloxane, and we're gonna play it. All right, Azo comes down, and we have Breathy. We've drawn into another bingo. Well, I mean, we probably have a bunch of bingos here. Breathy plays immediately from what I see. The bot scored like 45 there with Azo. Do we have anything with an S or through the E for points? I feel like Breathy has an anagram. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay. Anyway, do we have anything that goes onto the side? I don't really see it. I don't really see a hook to the Azo. Yeah, we can't hook on there. Yeah, breathy is the only thing I'm seeing. I'm just gonna try. Outdoes. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense as a word. Do we have a 8 through the A? It's gonna be low prob anyway. I don't really see it. Like we're close to like Abernathy, which is like a poker pro. But that's not a word. So I'll just play breathy. I think I just don't see anything else. And yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'll maybe This is maybe not too important to like look like crazy in this spot. Yeah, all right. Breathy for 73. Wow, the bot just dumped like all the bad letters at once there. Holy crap! I actually didn't know. I don't know this word. Wat. So I know wa. So yeah, I know wa. That takes a T, and I guess that's a verb. So wat must be a verb because the bot just played watted. I've never seen this word before. All right, and well, we've got a blank, but the bot has quickly come back. So let's see. So the first option I'm seeing immediately here is cheese and siloxanes, which I'm actually not 100% sure if this takes an S, but I'm just gonna do it because it's void. And yeah, I don't see why this wouldn't take an S. Do we have anything nice? Because actually, another idea, right? If we play something like caught, that's 24, and that keeps EILOS, which is a pretty good leave. But of course, it's not worth sacking that many points to do so. There's a U here, but it's pretty early in the word, so I'm not even really going to look if there's a bingo. I doubt it. There's QI. We can dump the Q, but now we're getting to the point where we're sacking so many points. So there's no reason to do that, even though the leave is good. The leave is good. I mean, it hits the bingo with like pretty much every draw. Like isolated twelves, satols, like it does hit pretty much with anything. But also this board, maybe a lot of our bingos aren't going to play, right? Especially if they're ending in an S or whatever. So again, for all these reasons, I'm leaning towards just playing cheese and siloxanes. And I think I'll do that. I mean, it gives a spot for an I to underlap, but whatever. Okay, kin comes down, and now we don't have an S. We don't have much here. Okay. Well, let's see. So now it's our first sort of tricky turn of the game. Do we have anything from the N? Neology? No, we don't have anything. Actually, a G would be nice to make ology words. We cannot hook this either, so this makes an S quite important in this game. So ideally, I want to play a lot of tiles here. Let's see what we can do. Do we have anything through this W with getting the Y there? We have like yowl. I don't see it. Like this is not a word, so we could do something like yeah, but that's ridiculous. Trash option. Okay, maybe, yeah, the thing with, okay, OY is like equity is probably not bad, but like the leave isn't that great, and also like what is this? It's pretty bad idea, just because again, like the S's and the N is kind of more valuable here just to hook the in. So ideally I want to play more tiles than that. Okay. Can we do anything through here? Like E, like we can put O's here. Cooey. I always forget if you can spell Louis like this. It looks a bit strange to me, but it's nice that we don't have to worry about that. There's actually an O here, so we could do something like ology, which plays tiles. Does it do much more than that? Unclear if it does more than that. It keeps EET, which in this pool is like I guess it's okay. It's not a great play. I do prefer it slightly over yo. Well, there's this scoring spot here as well, above here. So if we can do something like Toyo or something like that, maybe it's a bit more preferable. But again, if we're just playing OY, I'm not really a fan. It's 27. Like I'm not really a fan of these short plays, although I'm just not really seeing anything better at the moment, at the very least. Okay, so we could do something like, can we do some crazy thing here? No, we can't, because we can't put anything in front of the G. This overlapping spot can't be that bad. Yeah, I guess I will just play OY. I mean, it's a little bit sad to make a move like this. It's just kind of like I don't see anything else, and I'd rather, like, I feel like the point sacrifice of playing ology is just not worth it. Like EELOT versus EET can't be like -9. I do really want to play more tiles here though. I just don't see it, so I'm just gonna play this. All right, bot plays comp, and we draw. What do we draw? Stuff, I guess. This is not. Yeah, I mean, what did we really expect? So, comp comes down, pretty good. Can we overlap this a lot? Like, Tau. Tau is actually like a crazy score. Oh, we almost have like. No. Well, how much is Tau? 28. That's a lot. Keeping Del, that's not terrible. That's not a bad option. What about on this side here? I don't really see it. I mean, we can put like an L here. Yeah. We have Elodia plus T. I don't think there's a bingo. I will look through the N. DDEELNOT, Talent plus E. I don't see it. So I will probably just play Tau. I guess. Yeah, and I don't really see it. Do we have a 7? I don't think so. This would be a really bad miss, but I don't really think I'm gonna miss this. Yeah. All right. So we'll play Tau, and we'll go from there. Bot plays Def, and we draw some clunkers. That's not necessarily a bad thing though on this board, because it's a bit more closed. We have Velt. That's the first word I see. which probably, I mean, that's equity. We can also put the D here, so we could do something like, well, debt is not a word. Like determinant, that's not a word. Debt, Tim. No, I don't really see anything there, although we can keep this spot in mind. Let's see here. We can do something like M, but that's not very good. So we shouldn't do that because it's not a good play. Let's see. What else is there? What about in front of this OY spot? Another thing we can do is play hem. This is going to be a lot of points. I might do this actually. Again, I'm keeping the V, which I don't really actually want to do here, because the V is not good on this board. It's a closed board. So let's see what else we can do before I do something like that. Can we get rid of it? Like we can put a D here, an E, an L. I just don't see. Oh, we can also put a T here for compt. So we shouldn't forget about that. But I don't think GT. That's not really like, what are we gonna play like ending in GT, right? Not much. Yeah, I'm gonna play hem and go from there. Okay, so the bot plays Clegg, so it uses that spot that I had just brought to your attention. I have elevated through an A. I don't think that's really working. Do I have anything else? Elved? This, let me just put this on the board. That looks like it's not a word, just because it looks terrible to me. Okay. Let's see. What else is there? I want to get rid of this V. This V is quite bad. Here. And the V is not great. Now, one thing that I'm a little concerned about is all these I's unseen. So actually playing few tiles is kind of nice, just to limit the eye exposure, because if you can get like a 2 or 3 eye rack, it might not be very good. Okay. Let me think here. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see it here. I really want to get rid of this V, so how can I do that? Well, we can, let's see, we can play something like Vex, which is not great. It's not great, actually. We can, I was going to say we can play like Vine, but that makes VEF, so let's maybe not play that. Okay, what about through this AD? Vaded, no. ED, no. I don't know. This is not great. I guess we can play Dev. Is Dev gonna fit somewhere nice? Nah. We can't really hook Upo. We can't really hook. We can't hook Watt. We can't hook Watt. It's funny they played Watted and we have Watt on the board. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm really not seeing much other than Vex. This is a sad play, but I mean, it's funny. These are the type of plays you make. You know it's a mistake, but like, you can't find anything else. So, like about it, that's definitely no good. So, we'll go from there. I feel like, yeah, just Vex. Yeah, you definitely don't want to play a move like Lex here because there's so many eyes unseen setting up an Ilex spot. Does MY, I mean, if there's a C, there's no C's left. That's fine. This is really, none of these plays I like, but I will play Vex just because I can't find anything else. All right. Okay, the bot did the same thing as I did. It took, it's dumping. It's dumping with its V and an N. Actually, could we have played there? No, we couldn't have, because we didn't have an N. Okay. Let's see now. Do we have a 7? No, we have like antlered and stuff through. This is the problem with playing short. I mean, like, you know, it's you need a 7 starting with a vowel, or like you need an N, which we did draw actually. We did draw an N, so I might play something there. Um, do we have anything though? Like, this is fun if we can try to find a 6. Like lender. No, no, no. It has to start with an N, Callum, not an L. I don't think so. I'm not seeing it. Like, there's like tender, relent. Yeah, I guess I'm just not seeing it. So, okay, this is going to be another hard turn. Let's see what we can do here. Again, ideally I want to turn over tiles, but clearly, like, that's not gonna happen. We could do something like, I don't know, like, this is a hard turn. Oh, antlered actually almost fits from this A. I didn't even consider that. I hate this turn. Lied. I don't know. Do I just play ED? This is kind of bad. Like, I'm so likely to get an I though, like from the pool. There's so many of them, so I wouldn't mind. I mean, like an I draw gives me nitrile, which isn't crazy. Like this is one of these plays. It can't be that bad, because if the bot bingos, like it's unless it bingos starting with S, which I guess is a little likely now after Vino. It's gonna open the board, but I guess if I'm gonna do that, why don't I just do this? Yeah, that's more points. Yeah, let's do that, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we don't draw, we draw nothing. We don't draw an I. That's a little sad. I was kind of hoping for that. We do get an S though, which is very nice. Bot plays op for 19, and let's see what we can do here. So now there's an even pool. So one thing, so how much is earns? That's 33. I probably will do that. Actually, lens, no, I thought that would be better, but it's not. What about rets? Just to burn. Oh, that makes OT. Never mind. We can't quite do that. Although that would be nice. I feel like I will do this. Just too many points. The one downside with earns though is that we're giving an E, which isn't great. But it's 33, so we probably will. But the problem with this, there's a couple problems with this. So the first problem with this play is that we're burning an N and our S, which is really good for this in spot. The other problem with this is that the pool is pretty, like, these eyes are a little scary. But it's not going to be that bad. I mean, there's still 22 tiles left, and it's an even split of consonants. So this is actually not a bad leave, all things considered. Actually, this is a decent leave in this pool. I'd rather do something that doesn't float an E or an R. Actually, I think floating the E, it's not that bad because of this pool being like pretty even, consonants and vowels. So it's a little bit vowel heavy, so maybe this E won't help the bot as much. But I just don't really, I'd rather not float an E or an R if I can avoid it. But I also want to unduplicate my R's, right? So that makes it harder. Like playing lens is not an option. Yeah, I'm gonna play earns. And I mean, this is too many points. I feel like we can't keep the S off. Yeah, we have to play the S if we play this. So I'm gonna do this and we'll live. Okay, integer comes down and we draw. Oh, this is quite bad now because the bot now has the bot now has 7 pulls at that blank. So, but we have to kind of hope it pulled a lot of R's. Okay, so what do we have here? We have like, so we could play something crazy. We could play something like Tutelar, which burns a lot. Oh, there's so many eyes though. I feel like that can't be the play. And it sets up an S. This play just kind of creates chaos. I don't know if that's really good though. Okay, I don't like that again because there's so many R's. Okay. Do we have a bingo first of all? I don't think so. Roll. Gotta. I don't know. I mean, is it crazy to do this? It might be. This, okay, let's think about this. So this is 18, but it has to just give back way more, right? I feel like that can't be right. Um, this is definitely more chaotic, but it might not be a chaos that I like. The bot is more likely to have the S, but it is not bad. Our position is not good here. That's obvious. If that's not obvious already, like this is not a good position. Even though like it's a tie game, this is bad because we have bad tiles and there's um and the bot just drew 7 in this pool, so this is not good. The thing that leans me away from this is just that putting the T here, it allows, if the bot has the J, it'll allow the bot to really score here with the J and get a big score for like no reason basically. So that actually sways me in favor of this over the other position. But also if the bot has the J here, it could play it here. Maybe it could, but it's probably a lot harder to get a good score through this E than. But actually, wait a minute. If I play Tutelar, what natural word can the bot have through here? It can play Jeté, but it would have to have both E's. If it has an I and an E, it can't do anything. If it has an E and an I, it can't do anything. And if it has an A and an E, what can it do? J? Now, actually, this is not ridiculous. like, how can it actually do anything? It's really only if it has both E's it can play Jeté. But if it has both E's, I'm probably just gonna lose anyway. And the J, like, is that true? Well, yes, because I probably have to bingo if I make a play like this. So what do I need to hope? I need to hope the bot has drawn a lot of I's, and it can't unload them that easily. Yeah, if it has a lot of I's, what would it play here? It'll have a hard life after this, I think. The other downside though of this is that if the bot does have the J, it can just hit the triple. But again, like how? I guess Aji. How much is Aji? 30, 36? That's not that bad. I mean, I'm okay with that. Allowing 36. Like if I play here and the bot has like an Aji rack, like it might even get something through there. Although what can it hit? Like Jeers? Jewel? Yeah, it's really close. It's really close. I mean, also if I put the R here, it can hit potentially like a J play. I really don't know. This is one of these turns I just don't know what the better position, what the better play is. So this, yeah, I think. Okay. I mean, David Elder always says when it's close, take the points, but this isn't one of those positions either because these positions are drastically different as like what they do to the board. Like this makes sevens ending in, this makes the sevens lane, right? Whereas like this Tutelar doesn't. The only benefit of this is that it scores 2 more points and blocks the R. But I also don't mind that R being open for myself. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, I think. This is really close. I'm really curious. I'm usually not very curious, but I'm very curious here as to what the best play is. Oh my god, what a draw. Bot plays raw in, and well, let's see what we have here. 1 in the bag. Do we have a bingo? I don't think so. Like, oh, we actually have the lane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we actually have a lane here. But I don't think there's a bingo. One thing we could do is we could just drop the I for 18, go for an out bingo that the bot might not block, which I might do. But first we have to be really confident that we don't actually have a bingo. Okay, let's look at that E. So let's go through the whole alphabet here. We have time. Otherwise, I'm just going to drop the I and see what happens. What do we have here? B, C, D, E, F. G. H. I gotta think. J, K. Something like? Do I have a like word? I don't think so. Ring like almost, but no. L. I don't think there's a word there. Is leggieri good? I doubt it. I doubt that's good. Like leggiero is good, but leggieri, is that the plural? I don't know. Probably not. I doubt it. I would have seen that word by now. K L M N O P Q. I'm not seeing anything. Do I have any IER word? I don't think so. T. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. V. No. Lenid. No. W. Oh, is W hit with this? Like wireline? No, not quite. W. X. No. Y. No. Z. Okay. So let's just do this. How much is adding the S? Can't be worth it. And let's see what we get. Okay, that will probably win for us. We just have to find a bingo. So what is there? Let's take a look. C, D, E, F, G. So we have like villagers up top. That will win. But let's just see if we have because we have time, let's see if we can hit the bottom. H. We have like girlies, girliest. J, K, L, M. Oh yeah, slinger. Okay. Yeah, okay, obviously. I don't know why I was thinking this long. Oh, but do we have anything ending in an E? Let's just take a look quickly. Honestly, you know what? Screw this. I don't care to look. Yes! Finally beat this stupid thing. All right, I know I was not. I didn't deserve to get. I don't think I was playing that enough to get freaking like 1 in 4 against this thing. So, so anyway, I'm very happy. Thank God. Thank God I won again. I won a game finally. All right. So, nice draw at the end there. About time. And the bot plays about. So let's do a quick analysis. Siloxane, Azo. Oh wow, Breathy. Bam, the best play. I thought I was gonna miss something through the A. Yuri Bath. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a cool word. Yeah, this is one that's so hard to see. Wadded. God, that's crazy. Actually, if someone played this against me, I would have challenged this. Because this is the type of word that's very easy to make up. Like a lot of the time when you challenge, like one of the questions that you should ask yourself is like, how likely is this word to be like made up? And like wadded is like a very high likelihood of being made up. Like that's why I think a lot of like top players in general are like very suspicious. Well, me, including me, I'm very suspicious of a lot of ERS words, like ED words, ING words, like, you know, because they're so easy to make up, right? So this one I would have challenged if someone played in a tournament. So it's good that the bot played it in a void challenge game. Wow, I'm nailing top move. I think Hasty Bot's playing himself. Oh, I missed teamed. Oh, that's a sick. Wow. See, this is the type of move that separates, you know, the good from the elite here. That teamed, that's a sick find. It's definitely findable, right? I was looking there, but I just wasn't looking really seriously because I forgot that I could put the M here. So, okay, Clegg. Et is higher than Vex. Again, you see the V. You gotta love your V, right? Love your Vs. But this is obviously not the right play because it makes an easy 7s lane when the bot's just been playing short. Vino. Deter, where does that play? Oh, I really didn't see Deter. This might be okay as well. This might be close. This might even be better. Just because Deter sets up an S hook that's like, but I mean, there's already is an S hook. So yeah, Deter might be better. If I saw deter, I would have played it. It's funny. I saw det, but I didn't like go further. That's pretty bad. Op, earns, integer. Okay, yeah, so there was no good options here, and it's really between. I'm really curious what the computer thinks between my $2 placements. Oh, oh my god, I deserve to lose. I missed Linger. Oh my god, I missed everything. Wow, I gotta re-add these into my card box. Terrible. Lingerie, filigree, holy crap. Oh my god, I missed those. Damn, terrible. I just look at the IEE and I go like, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, that's terrible. Filigree is one I should get just because I'm probably seen it more recently than lingerie, but like, come on. These are actually really annoying misses. Like, even I thought with the end there might be something, like my brain sort of triggered, but that they just totally eluded me. Horrible play. But you know, technically, this is funny. Like, this technically isn't even that bad of a play, because, well, it is that bad of a play. Because if I draw like the J, I'm just dead. But like, I wonder, like the bot will probably say like, yeah, obviously this is a game losing mistake, missing this. Like it could have been a game losing mistake, but like it won't be as big of a mistake because like the bot will assume like if I redraw an eye that I'm gonna see lingerie, right? But as we've seen, I'm not seeing that. So yeah, this was bad. This would have lost like basically like with like the vast majority of draws. So pretty bad, but it's okay. We got lucky, and yeah, obviously a ton of mistakes here. Slinger. Okay, let's see. So yeah, large. Okay, I'm more curious at the end game. We'll go through the beginning of the game quickly. So boom, boom, boom. Azo, breathy, wadded, cheese, oi. Okay, we played very well in the beginning. Yeah, obviously teamed better. That's just really hard to see. It likes et, which again, I think the problem with this suggestion and why Vex is probably just better, is that like with a play like this, it doesn't like when it does the simulations, right? It assumes that like the bot has like a totally random rack, right? It doesn't take into account that like the bot has been grooming its rack for like the past like 3 turns, right? It doesn't take into account like the bot played like had a bunch of non-bingo turns in a row. So like actually like the bot after playing Clegg is quite likely to like have a nice rack, have a much better than average rack, right? So I don't like this play. I would never make this play. Like I doubt like Nigel would make this play, to be honest. Like Nigel tends to make plays that don't like give easy sevens lanes. I've noticed like and a lot of like top 2,000 players, they don't do this either. Like I don't like this play. I actually strongly disagree with the engine here. I like Vex. Over this. I mean, I can get behind these other options that aren't like giving back easy sevens lanes, but like, yeah, okay. Vino, yeah, okay. It likes playing deter. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see that. It's just bad, bad play. The fact that I'm playing almost at midnight. Bot had Tropine, didn't fit. Wow, it likes fishing. Yeah, again, I actually can get behind this fish. Maybe not against a human. Against a human, I would just play Earns. But, oh, and Urs. Keeping LNT? Oh, it's because there's 3 R's left. That's why. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so but there's 3 R's left. I wouldn't think it would be that big. Interesting, but these are just all within like 1%. And this play here, what do I think about it? I don't like this play. Although, actually, wait a minute. I see this because actually, if you draw 2 eyes, though, you don't bingo. Like, you don't bingo even if you draw 2 eyes. So, I'm not sure how I feel about this play. Against the bot, I guess, right? But if you're playing this against a human, like, it's gonna know. Like, the human is probably gonna, like, block if it can, or I don't know. It might have been the best play. Let's put it that way. It might have been the best play. Probably is, because considering it's a 3% difference, Ramel probably is the best play. Integer, okay, I'm really curious here. So, okay, $2, it doesn't even come up. So the bot, wow. Okay, let's take a look here. What can we learn from this? So we didn't like, so this,
I didn't consider any of these plays, which look insane. These plays look insane. Okay, ultra doesn't look insane, but okay, rural. Okay, why is this the top move? Well, rural keeps this lane open, so we can still hit sevens. It opens an L potentially, which is not very hittable. And there's an E here, and it keeps RTT in a vowel heavy pool. Okay, I can see this, but I'm really surprised Tutelar is this low. Like, wouldn't you want turnover for the blank? Like, oh, another benefit of Tutelar that I didn't really notice until now, though, is that if the bot has a 5-letter J word, it can play it hitting the triple and scoring a lot of points and leaving one in the bag. But to be honest, even at this score difference, like, it's a tie game, it plays 50. If I bingo at the top for like 70, I'm probably still going to win a lot of the time. So I don't know about this. I'm surprised why it's this low. I wish there was a way for me to get the other Tutelar and see without having to whip out, the Daddy Macondo. But I'm not going to do that in the video because it's already quite lengthy. But yeah, I'm curious about this. I'm surprised it's this low. I mean, I acknowledge, like, yeah, I'm leaving the board open. Like, I'm going to get smacked a fair percentage of the time here with this R right through this E. But, maybe there is the volatility, but maybe it's just not necessary. Like, maybe I'm overreacting. Like, it's still an even game right after rural, right? Okay, after rural, though, like, maybe my position just isn't as bad as I think, right? So after rural, like, what is the worst case scenario? Well, the bot can bingo, right, through the E, right? That's pretty worst case scenario. But even if the bot bingos through an E, maybe I draw bingo here. So maybe the logic with a play like rural is that, yeah, like, I guess, yeah, I did say my position was pretty bad, but maybe it's not as bad as I think. Just because, like, after a play like this, like, you are sort of, like, it's hard. Okay, like, what's the worst case scenario? If the bot bingos, that's fine. Like, you could still have pathways to victory realistically, even if it bingos. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So, yeah, Tutelar, yeah, I guess Tutelar is just it's a very desperate move, right? But maybe it's just the desperation isn't necessary yet. Like, you can still play, like, somewhat more normally, and maintain control on this board. Yeah, okay. So I guess, yeah, this is kind of a lesson. So, like, on a more, like, not a more closed, in a more, like, even game, this sort of play is not really necessary. You can kind of just play in a way that sort of restricts the most possible while leaving the most bingo lanes open. So that way, if the bot takes one, you could still maybe take the other, right? So I can see this. Yeah, maybe this was a bit bad. And the bot did have a pretty horrendous rack here. Plays raw in, and yeah, we have this was pretty horrific miss. I can't believe I missed everything. Wow. Yeah, I got to re-add all of these into my card box. This is especially lingerie. That's got to get re-added right away. Like, I saw Riesling and stuff like that, but that's with an S. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, this miss. Yeah, this is not a good miss. But yeah, maybe I should just, like, re-add all the I-E-E words, because I am pretty bad at finding words like this. But yeah, pretty bad. Filigree I should have seen, because that's lower prob, and that's probably one that I've seen more recently. Anyway, it worked out, so haha. That's how we roll. And it's about time, honestly. Like, this bot has just sort of beaten me up in positions where I thought I shouldn't really lose. I mean, it's beaten me, so at least we hit it back. Did we play well? Not really. But that's okay. And yeah, anyway. What's the score? The score is now 3 for the bot, 2 for me. Haha. But my spread is probably still, like, plus 1,000,000 from that first game where I got over 600. All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, I'll see you later.